some gold. meMiner here. I'm on a very remote creek that was historically significant because they got a lot of plastic gold out of here. I just spent the last 2 hours metal detecting and I got nothing. So they did a pretty good job of clearing out the big ones. Before I leave, I thought what I'd do is spend a few minutes with some really simple tools and try to snipe for the really fine stuff that maybe has washed into the creek and got stuck in the bedrock. Here's one of the reasons it's tough to metal detect. These are little buckets. This little hand dredge called a Reinhardt, it's pretty good, but I'll show you two failures. One is I like to be able to push that into a crack or crevice and it pushes up. I think the solution to that, because it is kind of loose in the grommet there, is to put an elastic around it or a piece of tape so it has a harder time pushing up. The other thing I've noticed is if rocks get caught in the nozzle, then I have trouble squeezing and blowing the water back out. The pressure builds up in here and the bulb pops off. I still like it, but it's not perfect, just like myself. So here's my sniping tools. A little crevice pick, a spoon, a larger crowbar, the teeniest gold pan I've ever owned. It does the job and it fits in my pack. Suction bottle to suck the fines out of the pan. So come join me. I think we'll have some fun and we'll get some gold. Right there, don't know if you can see it, is a little speck of gold. Suck it up. And now look for more, blowing away the light sands and sucking up the heavies. Of course, it would be way more effective to use a larger hand dredge or even a powered dredge, but those aren't legal in this area. There's a speck right there. Got that one. It would have been really helpful to wear polarized sunglasses to see through the glare at the surface of the water. Can't even see it. Another speck in the bedrock here. Just suck him up. Got him. Now that I don't know if that's a yellow rock, probably. Yeah, see how it just blows away? Let's look over here. Not seeing anything in that one. But just on spec we'll suck up anything that's there. Let's try in here. This is a good looking little drop off. You have to remember, during spring flood, this is probably 2 to 3 feet underwater and would be a low pressure area where the heavies, including gold, should drop out. Let's explore it. How can that out? Okay, there's the gold, and we're not at the bottom of the hole, so hopefully it gets better. And you see that one on the surface? It's caught in the surface tension. What you do in that, lick your finger, make it sink. Let's go get some more. I've only seen tiny specks here. Rather than taking too much time with it, I'll suck them up and isolate them later. As I put the camera in the water, you will be able to see far better than me mistakes that I've made, gold that I've missed. Now for the fun part. Expose it. Expose it. A great reveal. One thing about these small pins, they really show off the gold. Let's get some more.
Here's a neat piece of bedrock. The
It's fairly smooth, but there's a drop off right here. Minor one. You can see there's a ridge and a hole. It's got some little rocks in it, and they're all heavies. They're the only ones that'll stay, so hopefully there's some gold in there. I'll let you see it from underwater. Well, we only got a couple specks. There's one right there. You can see it. It's pretty small. But the process works. Using a little sucker, a little scraper, bedrock. In the right spot, you could have a lot of fun. Well, that water was cold. I got my hands in there. But I'll tell you what we saw down there, because I think the sound of the river was too loud. We cleaned out the one good-looking crevice as best I could. I really couldn't see what's going on in the bottom. I put my little camera in so you could see, and I'll look at it later and decide whether or not I really did clean it out. So it started to rain, and I've kind of given up on that kind of prospecting. We got some micro specks Little flower gold. It was nice to see. So I didn't get dusted today. I think I'm better off going with the metal detector as long as the rain stops. Now I'll tell you, in the mountains, in this kind of weather, especially when you're alone, you've got to be really careful. You can get soaked, and very, very quickly hypothermia sets in. That's the killer. So I'm going to go metal detecting unless the rain picks up. Hopefully it stops. Doesn't look like it will. By God, I'm rambling. There are my results. Fun little adventure. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll do it again soon. Bye for now.